Welcome into the PFF 2-Minute Drill, the Thursday edition of PFF's 2-Minute Drill. I'm here with my guys, Sam Monson and Dr. Eric Eager. We're talking running backs today, specifically Raheem Mostert, supposedly requested a trade from the San Francisco 49ers. Not super thrilled about his contract situation. Sam, what are the best landing spots, or what's a good landing spot for Raheem Mostert if he is indeed traded?
He's already in the best landing spot. Stay in the best rushing situation in the NFL, which is the San Francisco 49ers, the Kyle Shanahan offense. You are not going to find a better situation than that. So whatever you're doing, it better be to angle for an increase in money and then stay the hell in San Francisco where you're going to be at your best.
Yeah, I agree with Sam, but, back in the day, teams used to sign the guy who was, really good against them in games. I wonder if the Green Bay Packers want to go back to the running back well again and get Raheem Mostert after he went all, Timmy Smith in the Super Bowl on them last year in the NFC title game. But I agree. I think he should just stay where he is and try to get more money there.
If the Packers sign Raheem Mostert, trade for Raheem Mostert, I will lose my damn mind. I think, Sam, you're right. I mean, stay in San Francisco. I think that's where he'd get his most touches. If there was another backfield where he could compete for kind of top-end touches, I think it's Tampa Bay. But still, they want to see what Keyshawn Vaughn can do. They want to see what Ronald Jones, the guy they drafted in the second round a few years ago, they're not in a position to really keep testing these other backs. I think he should stay put in San Francisco. But he's right to ask for a bigger contract. Tevin Coleman making more money, Juszczyk making more money. I think he's right to ask for a bigger contract, but it's just the way it is right now with running backs.
Yeah, he's right to ask for one. The 49ers aren't right to give him one, so he's in a tough spot. Let's stay with the running backs theme. Everyone knows the obvious candidates to be the rushing champion, but who is a dark horse candidate that could actually get it done, Eric?
I think Miles Sanders in Philadelphia, Doug Peterson, does a lot of good things as far as, running the football on early downs for a running back. It's not good on the offensive side of the ball, but they do go for it a lot on fourth down, give yourself more carries, but then also, they give him, they give running backs carries on early downs. He's not competing with Jordan Howard anymore. Give me Miles Sanders.
I think I'm going Las Vegas Raiders, second-year back, Josh Jacobs. I think John Gruden's going to hammer him this upcoming year. He battled a little bit of a shoulder injury this past season, still had a ton of success, 69 forced missed tackles, one of the better rushing grades we've seen from a rookie running back in the NFL dating back to 2006. I think he's going to get 250, 300-plus carries in that Raiders offense. They're going to lean on him, call some shot plays to Henry Ruggs. He's going to see a lot of volume, very efficient from a forced missed tackle perspective. I like Jacobs to lead the league.
Those are the two situations, or the two elements at play here, right? It's situation, it's how much workload you're going to get and how good the blocking is in front of you. So I think for the blocking, you've got to look at the Indianapolis Colts. They're going to have the best run blocking offensive line in the game. And then it's a case of which one of their running backs gets all the opportunity. Is it second round pick Jonathan Taylor? Does he win the job right away and get given the heavy workload? Or does Marlon Mack actually surprise everybody and keep hold of that job because he's going to look so good with the giant holes that Quentin Nelson and the rest of that offensive line are opening up for him? I could see either one of those guys sort of maintaining a stranglehold on that starting job and becoming the rushing champion because the offensive line is just paving the way for immediate success.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at these teams, as far as who's going to lead the league in rushing, I always look at one of those boom teams, a team that does a lot better than people think. For you guys in the upcoming season, what are the biggest boom or bust teams that can go either direction, this coming fall?
I mean, I think the answer to that's obvious. It's the New England Patriots. I mean, if Cam Newton you're not able to run a full 16-game season with him, he ends up going down with injury, and you have to go to Jarrett Stidham. This Patriots team's just not going to be good, and defensive regression is bound for the New England Patriots. They were very successful this past year. It's hard to imagine they have similar success in 2020 at the same pace. And if Cam Newton again, he's not the same guy, gets injured, Jarrett Stidham's not going to be able to keep this thing afloat. I think you see a bust season for the Patriots. However, the boom is spectacular. If you're able to get a Cam Newton that can run the ball 10, 15 times a game, and you're able to power down football with Cam Newton, I think it could be a very successful Patriots team, especially if the defense stays afloat.
They might not have the same ceiling as the Patriots, but I think the Jets have maybe the broadest range of outcomes of any team in the NFL. Between Sam Darnold, between all these new additions to the offensive line, both in the draft and free agency, with all the new receivers in place, Rashad Perriman, rookie Denzel Mims coming in, the entire offense is basically a complete boom or bust prospect in every single position group. And there's a scenario where all that pans out and they take this massive step forward and suddenly have a really good offense. Or there's a scenario where none of it works out. Darnold doesn't get any better. The offensive line didn't get improved despite changing personnel, and the receivers are still not helping anybody out, and the offense is just a disaster again. So I think the Jets have one of the broadest range of outcomes of any team in football.
Yeah, let's stay in that division. I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins. They were the worst team in the NFL last year in terms of PFF WAR. They have one of the boomer bust quarterbacks starting for them this coming season in Ryan Fitzpatrick. And then, obviously they have Tua, and if they put Tua in at the right time, they can really leverage, I think, some of the talent that they have in Byron Jones, Devontae Parker, some of the guys that they've gotten, better over the past few seasons. I like the Miami Dolphins as a boomer bust candidate this year.
You want to get rid of me and get back to more great PFF YouTube content? All you have to do is push that button right there and subscribe. Thanks for watching.